this is Josh Stuckey
with Channel 9 News.
And today we will be talking about depression. Our first story tonight is summarizing the critical problems threatening the American economy today. Some of those problems are people buying on credit, high tariffs, speculation, buying on margin, unequal distribution of income, and the stock market crash. Buying on credit is when an arrangement in which a buyer pays later for a purchase, often on an installment plan with interest charges. Companies lost money in the end of the deal because how they only received money from small interest payments every month instead of the full price. High tariffs, a tax on goods, reward debt policies that cut down the foreign market for American goods. Unequal distribution of income, the rich got richer and the poor got poorer. The poor had most of their family had to work while big businesses were favored. The stock market crashing also lost about $30 billion due to people buying on margin, which didn't bring money to the stock brokers and the stock companies. Now to you, Karen.
Thank you, Josh. The Depression also took great cause on the people. Not only men and women suffered, but children too. Men lost jobs and had to leave their families to find work. Women had to do their very best to take care of their children, but didn't always succeed. Some children were left alone as young as 6 to 10 years of age and had to leave school to find their own work. Families were split and hearts were broken. The Depression was one of the most worst times in the history of America. Now to you.
The cause of the stock market crash is also discovered. As more and more people bought on credit, the stock market was at its height. Suddenly, it fell in early September 1929. As the stock market began to crash, investors began withdrawing their profit. One of the causes was buying on margin. When the stock market dropped, people had to pay for the depth of margin costs. So when the stock market failed, people had to pay, but they couldn't because they didn't have enough income. The Great occurred right after the stock market crashed. After the crash, people quickly tried to withdraw their money from the bank, but it was too late by then. The bank invested in the stocks, which led to the demise after the crash. After the banks closed, no one trusted them. Often causes of the Great Depression was unequal distribution of income, credit, tariffs, and war debt policies that cut down foreign market for American goods.
At the beginning of the Depression, President Hoover believed that the economy would fix itself, but he believed that the government had to have a hands-off or laissez-faire. Unfortunately for Hoover, most of America did not agree. After much consideration, he started a few different projects to help America get back on its feet. One of the projects that was a great help to the economy was the Boulder Dam, which involved construction on the Colorado River. This was done to help generate electricity, provide water for states near the area, and help control flooding. The dam is still in use today and provides water for cities like Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And that is it tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow at 9 on Channel 9 News.
Thank you for watching.